Here's 1e with Hopital's rule. So we have this limit to evaluate right here. It's 27 plus h. First thing I want to check is that it goes to 0 over 0 or infinity over infinity. The bottom clearly goes to 0 when h goes to 0. And then when I let the top go, when I look at the top, that h goes to 0. I have the cubed root of 27. Well, I know that 3 times itself 3 times is 27, so that means that the cubed root of 27 is 3. So in fact, when I do plug in 0, this thing goes to 0 in the top and 0 in the bottom. I want to write my indeterminate form. From there, I can hop it, limit, keep my limit notation, fraction bar. The bottom's going to get a 1. The 3 here is going to go to 0. I'm going to rewrite this over on the side here to take its derivative. So that is the same as 27 plus h to the 1/3 power. From there, I derive that with respect to h. Just like with the last one, if you would prefer x's, you could change all of these h's to x's, and it would be just fine. But derive that with respect to h. I get 27 plus, oops. All right, so I get 27 plus h, and then I need to go a full unit below 1/3. So if I were to draw a number line vertically and put 1/3 there and 0 here, well, I need to go down to here because this would be 1, 2, 3/3. So if you think about that, this would be negative 1/3, this would be negative 2/3. People frequently, when they're doing the derivative of a cube root, want to stop here because it's similar to a square root. But you need to go down a full unit, so you should be at a negative 2/3 power. So this is negative 2 over 3, and then I need to multiply out front for my power rule. So from there, I'm going to rewrite this thing. This is equal to 1 over 3 times 27 plus h to the 2/3 power. So that's actually going to be up here. So I get 1 over 3, and then I'm going to write it as the cubed root, so 3, of 27 plus h, and then squared on the outside. So first thing, this 1 divides out to go away. So I get this remaining fraction here. I'm going to just write that fraction, and I'm going to let h equal 0. So you should see that I get 1 over 3 cubed root of 27 squared. So this is a little tricky if you do it the wrong way, or you can do it the more complicated way. The easier way to do it is the way that I've done it here, which is to have the cubed root and then the the cubed root first and then the squared. If I were to try to square 27, it would be a really big number, and then I'd have to cube root that, and that would be even more complicated. Instead, I'm going to cube root the 27 first. Well, we already sort of talked about that. That gives me 3. So I get, equal to 1 over 3, that's the 3 that's already there, and then the 27 cubed roots 2a3 needs to be squared, which gives me 1 over 3 times 9, which is 1 over 27. And that's it.